What if I told you there's an SUV that doesn't feel like an SUV at all? Something that blends power, precision, and emotion into one machine. Engine starts, headlights cut through the darkness. This is not just another crossover. This is the Mazda CX-5. Now, let's slow things down, because the story of the Mazda CX-5 is not about being the biggest or the fastest. It's about balance. Mazda has always been a brand that thinks differently. While other companies chase horsepower numbers, big screens, and flashy features, Mazda focuses on something deeper, how a car actually feels when you drive it. And the CX-5 is probably the best example of that philosophy. So, who is this car really for? It's for someone who wants practicality but refuses to drive something boring. It's for the daily commuter who still enjoys the drive, for small families, young professionals, or even someone upgrading from a sedan. The CX-5 fits right in that sweet spot. Not too big, not too small, just right. The journey of the CX-5 started back in 2012, and it wasn't just another SUV launch. It was Mazda's first vehicle built on their SkyActiv technology, a system focused on making cars lighter, more efficient, and more fun to drive. Over the years, Mazda kept improving it, refining every detail, and today, the CX-5 feels more premium than ever. In fact, some people even compare it to entry-level luxury SUVs, and honestly, it's not hard to see why. Take one look at it and you'll notice the difference. The bold front grille, sharp LED headlights, clean body lines. Nothing feels overdone. It's simple but elegant. Step inside and the experience gets even better. Soft touch materials, premium stitching, and a driver-focused layout that makes everything feel natural. This doesn't feel like a typical budget SUV interior. It feels refined, almost like something from a higher class. Now, let's wake it up. Engine sound builds slightly. Under the hood, the Mazda CX-5 offers two personalities. The standard 2.5-liter engine is smooth, reliable, and perfect for everyday driving. But if you want something more, there's the turbocharged version. And this is where things start to change, because the CX-5 doesn't just move, it flows. The steering feels sharp, the handling feels connected, and when you take a corner, it actually feels like the car wants to be there. Unlike most SUVs that feel heavy and slow, this one feels alive, and that's something rare in this segment. But let's be real. A car is not just about how it drives, it's about how it fits into your everyday life, and this is where the CX-5 proves itself again. It's known for strong build quality, reliable performance, and long-term durability. Whether you're driving through city traffic, going on long road trips, or just running daily errands, it stays comfortable. The suspension absorbs bumps nicely, the cabin stays quiet, and everything feels solid. This is the kind of car that doesn't stress you out. It just works. Now, let's talk about practicality, because no matter how good a car feels, it still has to make sense. The CX-5 offers decent fuel efficiency for its class, enough to keep your running costs reasonable. There's good cargo space for groceries, luggage, or weekend trips, and the rear seats are comfortable enough for family or friends. It may not be the biggest SUV out there, but everything is designed smartly. Nothing feels wasted. Everything has a purpose. And now, here's the twist. Mazda didn't follow the trend of putting massive touchscreens everywhere. Instead, they focused on the driving experience. The infotainment system is controlled by a rotary dial, and at first, it might feel different. But after a few days, you realize something. It's actually less distracting. It keeps your focus on the road and makes driving safer. It's a small detail, but it shows how Mazda thinks differently. And then there's the turbo variant, quietly hiding under the surface. It takes this calm, practical SUV and adds a layer of unexpected power. It's not aggressive, it's not loud, but when you press the accelerator, you feel it.
Smooth, confident, effortless. So what is the Mazda CX-5 really? It's not the flashiest SUV. It's not trying to grab attention everywhere it goes, but it doesn't need to. Because this car is built for people who understand driving, people who appreciate quality over hype, people who want something that feels right every single day. It's calm, confident, and quietly impressive. And sometimes that's exactly what you need. So, should you buy the Mazda CX-5? If you want something practical, reliable, comfortable, but still enjoyable to drive, then yes, this might be the perfect choice for you. Now I want to hear from you. Would you choose the CX-5 or go for something else? Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more cinematic car reviews, and I'll see you in the next one.